Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Motorcycle Rewind. And today we have something special. Not one, but two motorcycles from the 70s. A 1976 Honda CB554 and a 1978 Kawasaki KZ650. Let's dig into these two. Okay, let's start at the CB550 and give it a good walk around. This is, I love this color. It's Candy on Antares, A-N-T-A-R-E-S red. And it seems to be in really good shape, even though we're kind of dirty. Looks like we got about 9,411 miles on it. We do have a seat in the back. Really, really cool. Looks fairly complete. It looks like we may be missing air boxes here. Really, really great. Looks to be in great shape. I mean, it's fairly complete. Well, it's really complete. That we're gonna need some work on that. Look, everything moves pretty freely. Throttle, not so much. Let me put some juice to it and see what happens. The one thing I did notice about this one, let me show you. So like I said, the one thing I did notice about this one is it's got really good movement right here. It just doesn't go beyond it. So we'll take a peek inside the cylinders and see actually how bad it is, and then we'll go from there. But let's keep digging around this thing. It does have the key, so that's always nice. Let's pop this thing up. Pop, pop, pop. Let's see. Oh, it is growing something in there. Needs to be cleaned. It doesn't feel all, ooh, it's stinky. It doesn't feel all rotted, but it is stinky. And let's see if we can get this guy up too. Upside down. Okay. Oh. Yeah, we ain't got nothing. We don't. Thought we'd have an owner's manual in there. We don't, and we don't have a toolkit. But we will pull this cover off right here, just so that we can check and see. Oh, maybe put some juice to it. We're not going to try to start it or anything like that, but just check to see what works on this guy. This is always a tense moment trying to get these off. Oh, no wonder why it doesn't work. It's not hooked up. Let's check this oil. We are going to have to take this guy off since we're stuck. But we're going to look inside those cylinders too. I'm hoping it's just going to be a little... Yeah, it still has oil. That's good. Still has oil. Doesn't smell fuely. So, see, this guy has paint marks here, here. There's one you can see back there. Looks like there's a little paint left right here, just like on our chopper. Take me to the chopper. We have paint here, here. So, in here. Yeah, pretty awesome. So this one only 9,000 miles. So let's get the jump box and let's see if we get power everywhere. Then we'll start pulling spark plugs off and looking inside those cylinders. Don't worry, we're gonna get to this guy in just a minute. And just a heads up, this guy has Murray carbs and 2-into-1 intakes. So somebody spent some dollar bills on this. So I think this guy may be in pretty good shape. Fingers crossed. Okay, have the jump box hooked up. Let's go slip the key in right here and turn it on and see if we get any. Hey, we get power here. Hey, headlights? No. Oh, somebody put a beeper on it. Oh my God, I know what we're gonna remove first. Horn works, that's good. We got power running everywhere. We do have a tail light. Keep an eye out there, see if we have a brake light. Yeah, look at that. Good, that's promising. I always like to check that because if I've got power, if I've got juice running everywhere, it seems to, I make a huge assumption that my wiring is going to be pretty good. If I don't have power going everywhere, I may need to look in certain areas. And it could just maybe a bad bulb. So let's dig in a little bit further. Okay, let's get these off. Yeah. NGK D70S, yeah. Not too bad, maybe a little rich. Let's see if we can get the next one off. Okay, I had to pull a couple of bolts out right here so I could push this down, get the seat up, so I can then get the tank off, so I can then get to the 2 and 3 spark plugs. Let's get this tank off, out of the way. So this one, it may be a little concerning. No, this one was just hand tight, but it doesn't look bad. Okay, that's 2. Let's get the other 2. Okay, let's go into cylinder. This is number 4. The good thing is 1 and 4 will be in the same position. So that's pretty good right there. That looks pretty good. This thing may not be stuck too bad. Let's see. Number 3 looks like, again, 2 and 3 will be in the same position. This guy's going to be all the way up top. Yeah, it is. That's the top of it right there. That's the top of it right there. And then let's look at 2 and 1. We'll go to 1 because 1 is down. One second. Yeah, I mean, that cylinder looks good. We'll spray some juice in there and see, but it doesn't look bad at all. Let me get this. Okay, this is number 1. Let's see if I can see it. You got an intake valve open right there, and then going past it, it's not crusty. Who knows? Maybe this thing's just in gear, but I just pushed it. Maybe there's something else. Let's go into, we're not going to be able to see anything at 2 because the top of the piston's right there. Although that one does look like it's got some funk in it, maybe. Maybe not. Maybe it's just carbon. All right. Those cylinders didn't look too bad. So let's pull this guy off, and we'll spray some stuff in here, maybe some ATF or Marvel's Mystery Oil, or I've got something else. But we'll pull this off and see if we can put a wrench on it, see if it'll turn. I went ahead and took the tappet covers off. I'm going to spray some Freol in just up underneath here. Let maybe get down the valves or something. It won't hurt us. I'm almost out of this stuff. I really like it. We got some other stuff we're going to try here. And let's just squirt some in each one. And then we're going to pull this cover off and see if we can get it to turn a little bit. Last one. Just trust me, I'm getting it in the hole. Okay, let's get this cover off. Although we know somebody's been in here because it's upside down. Maybe it's because, like the American flag, if you hang it upside down, it means you're in distress. Maybe it just means that this Honda was in distress. Maybe that's what they were trying to say. Let's see what's behind. Oh, geez. Come on. Hey, that looks really good. Okay, I have the test light plugged in right here, grounded here. Let's just see if we get power. I get the, yeah, we got, this thing's going to run. This thing will run. I can probably, let's see, did we get spark here? Come on. Yeah, well, I'm a knucklehead, so I was doing the wrong one. If you watch right there, if I open 1 and 4, I mean. See, we get spark right there. That's awesome. This sucker will run. See if we can get this engine free. Yeah, let's see if we can turn this sucker. Oh, yeah. Is the Kickstarter just not working? Oh, no, it's moving. Hey, let's try kicking it. Oh, yeah. Oh, it may have had a stuck valve. Maybe not. Maybe it's just because the tappet covers are off. Let me spray a little bit more juice on all of them. That's awesome. Sucker's kicking over. Feels smooth, doesn't feel crunchy, but you saw what the inside of those cylinders look like, so let's spray some more juice in here. Maybe we're at different locations now, so that'll be good. I don't mind too much juice. My grandmama used to say you can never have too much lube. Okay, let's kick it again. Oh yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. I'm gonna try to jump this solenoid here. Hey, hey, hey. That sounds pretty good. I don't know about you guys, but I kind of want to put some spark plugs back in it and see what happens. Okay, I'm gonna clean these points just because, why not? Even though, I don't know if we were actually getting spark. I was shorting it across, so I just want to make sure. Awesome. Just a little carb cleaner. So it flashes off pretty quick. What do you spray on it after? Let me know in the comments down below. I prefer carb clean, but if I don't have it, I'll use other stuff. But okay, now let's test it. Yeah, just opening and closing the points on 2 and 3, and we're sparking right there. You hear it on the other one too. This one is not closed all the way, so I'll have to jump it to get some spark, and you can see it right there. That's awesome. Guys, I checked the 4 and the 3 because if it's sparking on 4, it's gonna spark on 1. If it's sparking on 3, it's gonna spark on 2 because I only have 1 set of points. If I had 4 points, I'd have to check all 4 of them, but I don't really have to because this is going into here, which is going back out. So let's spray some of this in there and see what happens. Okay, let's spray some stuff in here. Choke it, and let's turn the key on. Yep, and let's kick it. What am I doing? We got electric start. Okay, got enough juice in there, so let's see if we can get this thing to make some noise. Hey, hey, it wants to. My throttle is stuck. Oh yeah, come on. Come on, come on. Oh, it wants to so bad. Let's try again. Oh, let's try again. If I could get this. Let's try a choke. Let's try no choke. Come on. Oh. Come on. Ah, nothing. Nothing. Let's pull a spark plug and check compression. We're just going to check number 4 right here. So I can get my finger in the hole, I think. Yep. Yeah, it sounds like it's got enough. Yeah. Yeah. So we know we got compression in 4. Let's pull these carburetors off. Yeah, I wasn't planning on doing a full-on kind of will it run on this thing. I was just planning on giving it a look-see and maybe squirting some juice in the... Okay, free at last. Free at last. Thank God Almighty. Okay. Okay, let's see if I can get this guy out of here. Come on, you. Turn loose. What are you holding on to? Oh, you got a clutch cable is what you got here. Okay. Give it to me. What else are you holding on to? Come on, you knucklehead. Oh, all my drain hoses are so hard that they won't move. Let me get them out. Come on. Okay, now we're out. Let's get these cables off. It's just kind of a pain in the butt to get the carbs off when it's stuck. So we'll have to look at these and see what we can do to... They don't look in bad shape, right? But I think my slides are stuck, so... Or it could be in the cables. Let's see. No, not in the cables, so it's in the slides. But let's spray some juice in this and see if we can get it to make some noise. Okay, power on. Power on, yes. A little juice in here. I'm just looking for a little noise. A little hope, that's all I want. Come on. Oh. Maybe if I put this guy back on, it'll help. Oh, maybe if I put the spark plug back in. Okay, take two. We got spark plugs in. Let's squirt a little juice in here. And then let's try again. Come on, give me something. Come on. Come on, we got nothing. That should do something. I'm hearing something. Oh, let's spray a little bit more. Come on. Could be that we fouled those plugs with all the stuff that was in the cylinder. Although I didn't have that much in there. Come on. At least we know we got a good starter. It wants to fire. I loosened up all of my exhaust nuts to pull it off a little bit just to make sure I had airflow, because if my exhaust was clogged up back here, I wasn't sure. So, but that's where we are. Okay, let me put this cover back on, and we'll put it on the right way since it's in less distress is what it was before. We made pretty good progress on this, further than I thought we would be today. Meaning I thought we were just gonna look inside these cylinders and squirt some juice in it and hope for freeing it up a couple of days from now, a week from now, a month from now, who knows when. But thankfully it wasn't stuck that much. And it turns over. We got power pretty much everywhere. Got to figure out a starter button. But yeah, we got spark. We'll clean up those carbs, figure out why it's not, maybe checking all of the spark plug leads and maybe putting new spark plugs in each one. We'll get a little bit better, but hey, this is great progress. Yeah, this is light years further than I thought we would be on this guy. So let's put it back together minus the carbs, because we'll take those home and ultrasonic clean them, and then turn our attention to this guy. Okay, so I gave the old girl a little wipe down. Look at it now. Look how good this paint looks. It is a little faded up on the top here. You can see right in here it's a little faded, but it's nice. We put some Marvel Mystery Oil on everything else to let it kind of soften up. We'll pressure wash this thing, it'll be good. Next step is to clean those carburetors and then see if we can get this guy going, but it looks so much better. I mean, I just used some spray. Sprayed it down, hosed it down, then wiped it off. Sprayed it again, wiped it off. Wait till we buff and polish this thing. It's got some little scratches in here, but boy, once we put a little buff and polish on it, it's gonna look really good. It looks good right now. That's awesome. I really like it. Now, let's turn our attention to this bad boy. First thing we're gonna do, kind of give it a good walk around. The one thing, I don't know a whole lot about these, but I do know one thing, that they made them a whole lot bigger than the 550. The tank is way bigger. It just seems like a bigger bike. This seems like it's more like the 750 than the 550. So this guy, great. It's a great color. Can't wait to clean this one up to look at it, see what it looks like. 14,000 miles. And like I mentioned before, somebody spent some dollar bills on it, on these Mikunis and this intake. Set up 2-in-1 intake. So what they did, they took the 4 carb rack off, put these intakes, and then each single carb for 2 cylinders. So hopefully we just put some juice to it and a battery, and we should be able to make some noise. At least that's my plan. Let's keep walking around. It does look like it's been in a humid environment, which is where we are, right? Clean it up, it'll look pretty good. Somebody, not only did they change the carbs, but they put tiny little turn signals on it, little baby turn signals. And Vance & Hines performance exhaust. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Let's pop this seat up. I couldn't stand it any longer. I gotta wipe this off. I gotta see what it looks like. Just putting lots on it. Microfiber towel. Boy, that's gonna be a nice, that's gonna be really good. Boy, look at that, that's a great color. Gosh darn. It's really a great color. I like this tail section back here. Close this one off. We're gonna put a little bit more up here, wipe it down one more time. My grandmama said, never be too clean. God, this is really pretty. I didn't realize it was as shiny as what it is, meaning as metallic as what it was. It's candy. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that'll be way more fun to play with now. Give me one more wipe. Why not? Oh, this thing's awesome. Yeah, that's way more fun now. That is a pretty color. Look at it. That is awesome. Okay, let's get back to opening the seat. Okay, before we open the seat, I just wanted to show you that it did this. And let's check for oil. Yeah, checking the oil. Yeah, let's see my sight glass. Yeah, it looks like there's some down here. I forgot this guy had a sight glass. Yep, we got some in here. We're good, good, good. Sounds like we have some fuel in here too. Let's see if I can get this guy open. It's unclear on both of these bikes. Whew. But look at that tank. You can see that, right? That's just nothing but, ooh, it feels brand new in there. Let's see what this fuel smells like. Oh, it smells good. It smells good. Like I said, it's unclear on when the last time these two ran. I know they've been in the back of a big cargo trailer for a long time. And yeah, this is the first time I've ever seen them outside of that cargo trailer. So, I don't know. Let's put some power to this thing and see what happens. Let's get this key in here, pop this sucker up, let's see what we have. Hey, looks like we got a toolkit. Let me see what's wrong with this light. Looks like we have a toolkit. And I wonder if, oh, I think we have something back there. I wonder if, oh, yes. Not only a toolkit, but we have an owner's manual for this KZ650. That is awesome. Let's see if there's anything in here. Oh, just a super crank battery charger, battery they got. I love finding owner's manuals and I love finding toolkits. Let's check this one out. Save that there. This one apparently stretched a little too far, so got knotted as it should to make it work. Let's see. Use that. Oh, got a little extra light bulb here. Let's see. Let's just, come on now. This is a pretty hefty toolkit. Good on you, Kawasaki. Plug socket. That's a, oh, looks like it's just jammed in a little too far. Let's see if we can get it out. This may not be, all this is not from Kawasaki. This guy is, these not. This guy is, yeah, look at this. I love toolkits and owner's manuals. Yeah, we'll set it over there. Okay, I have the jump box hooked up. Jump box is on. Key on. Hey, hey, we got power. We get horn. That's hazards. Those work. Horn works. Left, nothing. Yeah, right's working. Left is now good. High beam, yeah, high low beam. What is on? PO off. Huh. Let's try starter button. Hey, hey, hey. Starter button works. Let's turn the fuel on. Let's turn choke. I think that's choke. You got to hit both sides. Oh, choke was already on. Choke is down. Choke was already on this side. Let's try again. Let's see if we stand it up. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, needs a starter clutch. Oh, come on now. Oh, come on now. You want to. Needs a starter clutch. We may try kicking it. I like kicking 70's. Oh, kicking back. Let's try pulling this choke off now. Not sure if we're getting juice in. Let's see, that's down. Okay. Up, up. Oh, come on now. Let's try. Starter clutch again. Come on, what are you doing? Yeah, we are going to have to replace that starter clutch. Let's try here. And our carbs could be gummed up. Okay, let's try again. I turned the fuel on. Come on. I don't want to kick this thing. I mean, I will, but I don't want to. I like my knees. I think we got to clean these carbs. Let's just not touch it and see what it does. We'll have to figure out which way is what for that. Did I figure it out? Yes! That's kind of the problem with modified motorcycles is you don't know the modifications. So I think I finally got maybe I got more fuel to it. I don't know if I'm on. That looks like that would be off. That would be on. Let's try it again. I'm not sure. You got to use both petcocks. Sounds pretty good. I like this exhaust. I don't like that starter clutch, but I'm hopeful that I won't have to kick it. Okay, come on. Come on. Probably wouldn't be a bad thing to drain this tank and put fresh gas in and then figure out once you drain it, you can figure out how it flows and maybe even checking these carbs to make sure the floats aren't stuck. Floats could be stuck. But I need to figure out what's on, what's off. wax on, wax off. I don't know. I think it was like this when I got it. That's prime. That's as far as it goes that way. Oh, we got the instructions. Okay, it looks like, now that we have their instructions, it looks like A, the position that it was in when I first got it, with the tail pointing down, is the on position. B is prime. C is straight up and down, which is reserve. But then we have the other petcock, the other fuel shutoff underneath it. We got to figure out which way that one goes. So that's on, so we know that's there. I would imagine that would be off because that's opposite of this. So that, I'm not seeing any. Maybe we'll get the carb adjustment tool out. Got my carb adjustment tool. And we could just have bad gas. Okay, let's check our points because we didn't. All right. Well, look what we found. Let's see if we have spark, because we either have spark or we're not going to have spark. Somebody spent some money on this bike. This was, let's just look it up. This is what I looked up real quick. The Murray carbs, $830.75. The Dynatech ignition, just for the pickup, is $194, and then for the Vance and Hines exhaust, $500. So $1,500 total. It's pretty crazy. Oh, what are you looking at over there? Come on over here. I pulled the spark plugs out. They are running a bit rich. They could be fouled, and that could be an issue. Okay, let's keep an eye out right here. See if we get any spark. Yeah, we got spark. That's a good thing, because it was a pass-fail situation. If we had no spark, then we got to figure out this Dynatech. That's why I like points, because you can always work on them on the side of the road. There we go. Come on now. It's wanting to come around. Yeah, it sounds like it's running out of gas. Guys, that's going to be where we stop on this one. I want to do some research on what the jets should be when I take this carb apart, I can make sure it's jetted properly. It did seem rich, and so I want to make sure that we're in range. What I've found is when you find a bike like this that's heavily modified, especially when you go and somebody invests all this money and they think it's going to be plug and play. They think they're going to be able to put it in and turn the key, it's going to fire up and it's going to run perfect. We know that's not the case, especially when you change this and this. So I may reach out to Murray Carbs and tell them what exhaust we have and what carbs we have, find out what our jetting should be, and then go from there. I don't want to get into this until I have a little bit more information, because if I check it, we want to make sure we have the right jets, and if we need to order some jets, we'll order some jets to be able to figure it, because it did look like it was running a little rich based on this plug, the one plug that we pulled off. And it very well could be. I believe it is. I believe we have a fuel delivery issue. Not sure exactly what it is. We've got some monkey business, so we'll check in. We may just unplug the tank and then run an auxiliary fuel tank and see if that works, see what we can do. But we'll have to sort our way through it. But when it was running, it did sound pretty good. And the other thing is that this paint, super cool. Look at that. Look at this brown and blue. Jeez, that is awesome. Not brown, that is Candy and Tara's red. Let's be real. This one is blue. Oh, the other thing I saw, which is really cool, this is the odometer reset. It's a little dial back there, so I can, not my odometer, my trip meter. I can bring it back to 0. Pretty cool. So guys, this was a lot of fun with these two motorcycles. Kawasaki KZ650 from 1978 and a 1976 Honda CB554. We've got these carbs off. We'll take them home and clean them, and then we'll see if we can get this sucker running. Hopefully that's all it is, and we get it to go. That'll be good. We'll figure out what's wrong with our starter button to make it easier to start, so we can reach the starter and the throttle at the same time, which would be good. I believe that that's going to be our problem, just because our slides were stuck and no fuel, even though I was squirting it in, no fuel was going through. Sounded like it wanted to do something when I had the carbs off, but it just didn't. You know, it was burping and farting, but it never really took off. But this is awesome. Which one do you like better? And I don't believe there's a wrong answer. We all like what we like. So if you go, Eric, I'm into the Kawasaki, or Eric, I'm into the Honda, I'm still gonna like you. Your opinion doesn't have to be my opinion. But this blue is pretty awesome. And only in the 70s could they call brown red and sell it to people. I love it. So guys, I want to thank you for watching yet another episode of Motorcycle Rewind. And do me a favor, like, tag, share, and follow us on Instagram at Motorcycle Rewind. And go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Thanks again, guys, and have a great day.